the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the home team. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You there, really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Looking deep to open the game. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Shamrocks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Buccaneers, nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I know they say it any time he comes out in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 13. His first throw is an interception. And he makes the Mets go. It's a touchdown. Pick 6. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Genty on 2nd. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen on the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Jake Ferguson. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To Genty. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And the defense was ready. They got it at the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll go. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off. Live ball taken inside the 25.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving them the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're in that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And that kickoff is into and then at the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. To the air here on 1st down. Rodgers finds him over the middle. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 34 yards. That's good for a
1st down, Rodgers. The throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Bucs' 8-yard line.
Rodgers here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Thomas Jr.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And it's caught, touchdown! The Shamrocks make it a 14-point game here in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown! When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Shamrocks lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate. They converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Again, Allen to the air. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-6 is our score. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Jump off, caught by his back. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Rodgers. Nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for A. 1st and 10.
Again, Rodgers. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
18, 26, 30.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. And off to Genty. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Working quickly here.
26. A gain of 4.
On 3rd down, Genty. And progress finally halted after he picks up a charge.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Allen to throw. Connects on the crosser. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down throw for Allen. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked up by Deontay Banks.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Australia. And it's the Shamrocks with a 2nd and 7. Rodgers will look to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for A.
1st down throw by Rodgers. Completes another one to Thomas. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
15 yards. That's another Melbourne.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Melbourne.
They'll throw again. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Rodgers throwing again here on second down. Looking slant round, complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
On second down, here's Dobbins. All he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Play fake, it's Rodgers. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. The Shamrocks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, they're the real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To give up the guts, it's Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 38. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Allen. He's loaded another one up. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Blitz coming here. Allen couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Again, Allen to the air. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's down inside the red zone before getting the down. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
That's good for a Melbourne 1st down.
From the red zone now. Hauled in again, it's Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Shamrocks push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Buccaneers 6. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Genty running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
3rd and long, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up with 80 points in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They are going for it. Allen. He's trying another one deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be blocked down at the 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
33-yard First down, Tampa Bay.
Allen now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Good momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10. Here's Allen. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Buccaneers 14.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
At the 29-yard line.
First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome.
And in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks continue piling onto this lead.
Buccaneers 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
319. What's that?
Giving this to Genty. He strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in. The run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Allen setting up play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're ready to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job? We're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone. You got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Shamrocks get it back after making their third first-half interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. The Shamrocks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks grow their lead yet again.
14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Coming left is Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Allen out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd and short. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Another give here to Genty. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. This is Genty, and he will not get there. They stop him at the line and come through to get the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw by Rodgers. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
26.
Rogers here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rogers throwing on third down. He puts everything behind this one. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He got first down from the 31. Now Allen off the play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt fails. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Rogers on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So that brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
A pistol snap here, Rogers. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, Rogers. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
2nd and goal.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Running forward with Dobbins. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Now Rogers on 3rd and goal. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, 626. You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
4th down, Rogers. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Shamrocks keep running away with this. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fulcon now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Shamrocks tack on 7 more to their lead.
56. Buccaneers 22. Michael Dixon sets to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They give left side to Genty. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Allen on the play action. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Genty. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd.
This is Genty. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
26. A gain of 2 yards on the play.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Middle. Alert! We go.
Desperation time here. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail, to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Alert! 56.
Blitz coming here, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Alert!
Back to the air, Allen. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Allen on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never ever put this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
They're going to pass it here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Juju Brents with a pick. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. Jukes one defender. And he's brought to a stop. We've got plenty moving on. Offense up to the line fast.
32 yards. And a Melbourne. 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Rodgers. Touchdown. The Shamrocks are running them out of the building. Brian Thomas Jr., a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Volk on now to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Shamrocks continue adding on to that lead.
63, Buccaneers 22.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.